Because people are suffering. They said people are suffering now. People are suffering. It does not presented.
So people are
People were enjoying.
people are suffering is the reason why
Mazi,
you are calling for sort of emergency
Mazi,
on those things.
Mazi. People have been coming here. Everyone that has spoken here.
Are you
Most people
are you being sarcastic or you are just being honest?
Mazi, can I finish? Let me answer now.
Yes,
Let me answer.
you finish. I'm engaging you.
Yes. Let me explain. Let me explain why. Everyone that
Okay.
has spoken here have come out to say people are suffering, people are dying. Let us do the right thing. The
Everyone
right thing is
except
sit out.
you, Daft.
Eh?
Everyone except you. Every other
Everyone.
person has said people are suffering, except you who live in.
Allow this man to talk now. Allow this man to talk. You will not change his mind. Because you change his mind, you will not. Even if you talk from now till next tomorrow, he won't change what his opinion. Allow him to speak.
Mazi, no, but I show people when people try to play neutral. I'm not a member of any political party. I don't support any political candidates, presidential candidates. I believe all of them are thieves and this and that. Somebody even came out to say, I need somebody that, if we know all of them are thieves, but the one that would steal maybe 500 million as opposed to 1 billion or 2 billion, should be the one we should vote for. Why should you vote for the one that will? Why should you even vote for somebody that will steal in the first place? Why can't you vote? Why are people not talking about Showore? Showore is saying that it is zero tolerance to corruption. He's not even going to steal a dime. He has been calling that.
Somebody
Why
that is
can't
in
you
bed
go
with
for that
APC.
one? Why can't you go for that Showore that is telling you today that he will never steal at all? And has no record of public office, has no record. Why? Why? I am saying now that if you are saying that this suffering, people were enjoying 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years, all of a sudden, this suffering just started recently. Then, in that case, the president and people are saying that it's the president's fault. But no, the governors are saying something different. That no, we are supporting the president in the 2027 re-election. We are supporting him. What it then means is that the governors have abdicated their responsibilities. They're not doing what they're expected to do. And as such, a state of emergency should be declared in these states. Because people are complaining, suffering, we are all suffering. Somebody has even come out boldly to say, boldly to say that no SME is thriving in this economy. No SME. Can you imagine? No SME is thriving in this economy. Just do a Google search now and confirm that information. Just try and confirm if what you are saying is actually right. No SME is thriving in this economy. But if that is even the case, what that means is that governors, ministers who were appointed have failed in their responsibilities, and as such, all of this should be overhauled. I think so. A constitutional amendment should be brought to that effect, where the president can actually come in when people start complaining of suffering and appoint an administrator to take charge of things and ensure that they ameliorate the sufferings of people. That is all. Because I don't understand how that is Tinubu's fault.
Okay,
I don't
round up
understand it.
in 30 seconds. Yeah.
I don't understand it. And I make bold to say here, I am on all fours. I am completely in support of the president's policies. I can't wait for 2027. I will vote boldly for my president. Members of my family will join me in voting for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am telling you, as far as Akwa Ibom is concerned, we are all in line with his mandate. On his mandate, we stand. My governor is very strongly behind him. So no matter what you guys come here to come and gaslight, is the gullible ones that would follow you, join you in all this your rigmarole. People are, is that was always the language. People are suffering. People are suffering.
Thank you, thank
Maybe
you, thank
during
you. Thank
Peter
you
Obi
for your
time,
submission. Thank
people were
you.
enjoying. I
Thank
make
you,
bold to
sir.
say I
Thank
am.
you.
Don't tell me. I did not ask you for your. Please stop all this. I didn't ask you for your commendation or whatsoever. You understand? I
For
don't need your
this
commendation.
reason, I'm giving you more 30 seconds for you to round up. Yeah.
All this your emotional blackmail.
Mazi.
People are suffering. Every time people are suffering. Who are the people who is even buying data for? If you are suffering this much, who is buying this data for you guys? Where are you guys from?
It's Akpabio. It's
Who is buying this
Akpabio.
data for you guys to even
One
come
more
here? Is that
30 seconds.
should that be
That
your
is making it
consent?
2 minutes. Yes. Since you want us to do it like that, let us do it like keep it like that. We'll keep giving him the time. One more
Over
minute.
over 230 people here. They have been here, painstakingly listening to every submission made here by different individuals. Who is buying this data for these people that are suffering? What is really happening? Someone that is suffering shouldn't be bothered about this internet talking about things here. Should that be your concern? Your concern should be your next meal. If I told you have something to eat today. So who are these people that are suffering? I want to know them. Where are they? Suffering every time, every administration that comes in, people are suffering, people are suffering. So when Peter Obi comes, now everybody will enjoy. Eh? Or what did Peter Obi promise? That Tinubu is doing differently. He said he will remove subsidy. Tinubu did the same thing, promised the same, and he removed it. Tinubu said he will not subsidize in Naira. And he did it. So what is I really don't get it. The ones that are even coming here, the APC guys are coming here and trying to be neutral, trying to pander to some of these guys. So I don't understand your point. I want to understand it. Someone should come and critically analyze or tell me what Tinubu has done that's done differently or how he has failed. I want to understand it. And what should he have done differently? Can somebody please, a very brilliant, erudite mind, just come and I don't want all this generalization. Critically analyze it. What should he have done differently? How did he fail in implementation of his policies? Is it that the policies he actually brought about were actually wrong from the get-go? I want to understand it. What should he have done? What are the alternatives? That's what let us hear. Very sound minds, not cerebral minds. Stop all these people are suffering. When were people enjoying in this country? When? Tell me what year people were enjoying. Thank you very much.
Please, I beg, round up. People are suffering, truly. Round up, round up. People are suffering. Have you been to the street? Maybe you are in abroad. You're there talking. Where? People are suffering. The sufferings of people have increased. How they do this, I beg. Nigeria is going through a lot. Don't come and tell me that people are not suffering. Is it
Baba
because
said
I give you one
gaslighting.
more minute? Please allow me to talk. They're making it look like, oh, people are not suffering. There's nowhere people are. What are you saying exactly? People are dying of hunger in this country. The economic hardship of Tinubu is biting people, but very, very
Man,
bad.
they give him extra 1 minute.
Even though I support it, but Tinubu we need, as a matter of urgency, look for a way to cushion the effect. People are literally suffering on the street, bro. Let's not come up here unless you're not trying to whitewash the sufferings of people, trying to throw them at their face that they are not suffering. Baba, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. I went to go and shave my hair the other day. They are telling me 2,000 naira, 2K for hair. What you they talk?
Who they buy your data?
Now, Tinubu, man, you don't interrupt them. Give extra
Na
30
Akpabio.
seconds.
Akpabio the buyer.
Okay, Big Dom, if you are done, let's just move the mic. Let's just move the mic to Flores. Go ahead, then we'll have energy. I beg. Energy say he wants to join the meeting. Flores, if you are there, go ahead. Then we'll have energy.
Mazi, call me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jerry, my brother. Since morning, like I told you before, and since morning, I only listen. I only listen to this space. I put it in Bluetooth in my office. And me and my friends will be enjoying, we'll be laughing. Though I don't want to discuss much about it because he was my former governor, and we have discussed about him so much. So we can't keep whitewashing him. Those that are whitewashing him know what they are doing. So I don't want to keep discussing about it. The reason why I asked for the mic was that guy, a doctor or somebody like that went there came and praised here. Someone that supported PDP, that even work on in part of government, Jonathan's government. Uh, at least I can even take jab from anybody against Tinubu, but not anybody from PDP. Mazi, 16 years of PDP. Tell me one single project in the entire Southeast. Tell me one. I don't say mention two. Tell me one. So how can I PDP someone from PDP come here and making noise say Tinubu has failed? Failed what? How did he fail? The entire 16 years of PDP, the whole country. Tell me one. How many projects? Like what Fayose normally say, stomach infrastructure.
In the case of Tinubu, he went to Hope 93 of Abiola and put out the manifesto of Abiola, then tweak some things and then put some language, and he calls it renewed hope. In actual fact, it is
when my 7-year-old grandson called me and said, Grandpa, tell me the truth. Why did they call you Liar Mohammed? I looked at him. What do you say to a 7-year-old son? How do you explain politics to him? So I said, no, don't mind.
Let me answer you. I'm hearing
I
you.
said
Say?
I will be in your DM and from we also let us discuss how we mobilize. You call you are in our camp.
Okay.
We are going to
Okay, no problem. I'm from
from
Otoro. You
Otoro,
understand? Yeah. Hey, I'm from Mbanago.
one lemon to table. Mr. Kaipa.
Mm. Okay. Okay, do it. So, Maz, let me ask you something.
Can I
People
buy
that
na
don't
food? Can I
understand
buy
Igbo, let
na
me
food?
speak with Maz.
Flawless, can I
Maz,
buy na food?
okay, Akwina has not
Can I
helped
buy na
Mazi.
food?
Okay, so but then where's my pause? Because they're going to
Okay.
that will be
Okay,
busy, oh.
thank you, Flawless.
All right.
Okay, let's have energy. Energy, are you there? Energy.
Yes, I did. I
Oh
did.
yeah, go ahead, my oga. I just know
Thank
now this today they tell me say you celebrate your birthday yesterday. Oh. Happy birthday in
oh
advance anyway.
oh yes, thank you, my brother. It was actually 26, so that's 2 days ago. Anyways, I just came to actually address my other brother that spoke before this speaker that just spoke right now. See, not only Chris person they argue with facts. Indeed, poverty has increased on that Tinubu. A record number of 7.2 million small businesses have packed up under Tinubu administration. And those are the facts. People suffer more. I just came back from Nigeria yesterday. I see more level or record high poverty. See, Tinubu is pressing everybody's neck at unprecedented level, whether you're an APC, PDP, I don't care who you are. If you are not within the close circle of the people in government, you are being affected. You can come here to lie to yourself, but it is what it is, right? Even people where they meet for club where they ball before, they no fit ball again. It's as simple as that. I say it again. The two categories you see is either you're doing Yahoo or something illegal, or you are within the close cycle of the government and you're enjoying government patronage, or maybe you come from abroad, you bring dollar or pounds coins to come and flex in Nigeria. These are the people balling right now in Nigeria. So businesses are being crossed in record high. I'm also negatively affected by Tinubu's administration, yo. So in the next election, you will see me coming against anything APC. Anywhere you see APC being pushed actively, you will see me jumping there to say no, 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 no. And not only that, any policies that will put me in poverty, I will be extremely stupid as a person to advocate for that policy. I don't care which candidate it is, whether it's PDP, APC, Labour Party. I repeat again, any policies that I know very well is going to put me in poverty on a short term, on a long term, I will push actively against it. And the greatest injustice you can do to yourself is as an individual, you sit down deliberately, you hear policies, and you understand that these policies will affect you negatively. It will affect your economy. It will put you in poverty. It will make less money come on your table. It will increase the cost of goods and services for you and your children. I'll still carry your coconut head. You are pushing for those policies. You are confirmed fool. Like, because not only Chris person, they always advocate for something against his own personal interest. Politics is based on interest, right? So, and that is why when we look at the two side of discourse, or APC, Labour Party, I just they laugh, right? Because in the last administration, and this is why I agree with the APC people a little bit. Almost all major candidates, quote unquote, are saying we're going to remove subsidy, we're going to remove subsidy in dollar, we're going to remove fuel subsidy, we're going almost the same policy statements. And we say it then in my party, There is no way you're implementing this policy that have been highlighted that is not going to lead to poverty to Nigerian people. And guess what? What do we have now? Record high level poverty. Now, this is a clear on call to Nigeria. You don't have to support my candidate, which is Omoyede Sowore. Hey, everybody is not going to support him. But as intellectuals, as educated people, this is time for you during the next election, as we go into election cycle, to ask candidates whenever they come to you, Oga, what thing you go do for us? What are your policies? And sit down, analyze those policies, and make decisions for yourself. You do yourself a great disservice if you do not do that. It's not your responsibility to do permutation, combination, addition, subtraction for politicians on their electability. It's not your business to actually look into a candidate and say, oh, this candidate can win. That is not your business. You're a freaking electorate. You don't need to do the job of politicians for them. Your own job is to look for a candidate that matches your interest, your financial interest, the interest of your family, and put your support behind them. Let politicians do politicking. Let them do their own permutation and combination. It is not your responsibility. Because the people in government, you don't see them on this platform. The people that are benefiting from this government, they are not on X. Even if they come, they just come in, they don't sit here with us. All those SAPAs, all those people benefiting, do you see them here? No, they are not. So we've left here, who is left behind to bear the brunt of the policies of this government? Us. No, one of the disservice we do to ourselves in the last election is Tinubu was actively speaking. So for people that say Tinubu is not speaking, it's the lie. There's one of his particular speech that I listened to, and that's when I said, oh, this Baba will not do anything. And that's when he gathered all business leaders in Lagos together in Lagos. All business executive, business leaders, he gathered them in Lagos. And he clearly said, these are his words. He said, I will reduce purchasing power and I will slow down economy. Those are his exact words. He says, I will reduce purchasing power and slow down economy. And we are not paying attention. Do you know what we are paying attention to? We are paying attention to his leg is shaking, his hand is shaking. Explain to me how somebody that says, I will reduce your purchasing power and I will slow down economy. How did 8.1 billion people, million people vote for such person? Everything he said he will do, reducing purchasing power, has he not reduced it? He has.
Widen the tax net.
Yeah, he also he also said why did the past tax net, right? He has reduced the purchasing power. Is a promise delivered. He said he will slow down the economy. Has he not slowed down the economy? So he's very highly cerebral. If you don't know that guy, when he speaks, he know what is. I don't know the school of thought of economics he graduated from or what his belief system, but those are his word. And he did exactly the same thing he promised. And all his policies are geared towards achieving the objective. Maybe he's trying to reduce inflation. Maybe that's how he believes he can
Why
reduce.
that video was short. That video you watch, it was just a 30 seconds clip or 20
Oh,
seconds clip.
Mazi,
If you have go and watch
Mazi,
the full video and understand
Mazi.
the context which he was
The
explaining something on that video.
did
And
he say
I think I have to go. I think I have to make
the
a trend about that video again because you people
did he
have been
say
running
did
away with
this
this video.
did he
Oh,
say
I will
so
reduce the potential and we slow
did
down the
this
economy. That was
did
not what
did
he said on that video. Because
oh
that video
oh
was
my
cut off
god, oh my god, Mazi,
and
did he
joint
say
video you
so or
people did
not?
to run campaign.
Did he say so or not? Did he say so or
You know,
not? See, when everybody
that is
was
not that is not what he said.
oh
That is
my
not exactly his word. That
oh
is not
my
exactly
god,
his word.
I don't hear
Don't worry,
you. I
I'm
don't
going
hear
to look
you.
for that video. I will tag you once
I
I
don't
post it.
hear you.
Don't worry.
I'm just telling you, all Nigerians today, everything Tinubu promised to do, he has delivered. The power for you to purchase things has been reduced. Your economy has been slowed down. In the next election, learn to filter noises or noise, filter them out from facts. All of this, oh, his hand shake, his leg shake, and somebody cannot stand, somebody cannot walk. Oh, yeah, I understand this might be important, but I want to listen to what you have to say. And hey, there are people that just love candidates naturally. I love Showore. If I see Showore on ballot 24 times, I vote for him. You can't change my mind. I can't change your mind on people that you love, right? There are people that just love people. But what we can all agree with is let's x-ray all their policy without any emotions and say, this policy, what is the short-term goal of this policy? What is the long-term effects? Does it align with my interest? If something do not align with your interest, people, friends, brothers, sisters, do not vote for it. It's as simple as that. And don't let any political or whatever people that will be paid to convince you otherwise, people that will be paid to explain English language that you can actually understand for yourself, because you will see all politics analysts or emergency analysts or emergency policy experts, they will jump up few months to the election. They will try to explain policies, English language. They will explain it to you in another English language words. They will try to tell you that you are stupid to understand what is written in English, and they will now to reintroduce some their own meanings. Because what we used to have is you're going to see a politician says this. Another fella will take it upon themselves to explain English language to you and say, no, this is actually what it meant. Any policy that you need another person to explain to you is a bad policy. Don't just even think about it. Vote against it. That's what I will encourage all of you to, please. Again, we can continue all our banter about APC, PDP, and Peter Obi, article this. All I just want to say is do not vote against your interests. Understand what your interest is, understand your play, your duty in all these political permutations and everything. Do not do somebody's job for them. Understand your job and do not vote against your interest. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Energy. Thank you. So, Ugo, I've called you several times. You fell off. Ugo,
Sorry, sorry,
we'll have
sorry. Can you?
Ugo, you have Dan, we'll have Jello, we'll have Brave. Yeah. Let's go in that order. I didn't know then over time if you want to speak. Go ahead, Ugo.
Thank you very much. I've been wanting to speak since Malam spoke in the morning, but I told you we are on campaign train, not campaign, consultation visits, and I also went to work, so I've been in and out. Now, Malam came here and was advising the southeast that they should go if he was there, they will go with the coalition where they will deputize a northern candidate, so it can be fast for a southeasterner to become president. I just laugh. Who are you deceiving? Do you think we're foolish in the southeast? Do you think we're foolish? PDP had 16 years to even give the southeast a vice presidential ticket. They did not. After all the support the southeast was giving PDP, and now you now want to come and dangle this carrot for us as what? That we are rabbits that will jump at it. Who are those that are forming the coalition? What are their characters? Can they be trusted? People like Malami, like El Rufai, like Atiku. Those are the kind of characters you want them to come to the southeast and tell us what. After that, after they do one term. So you think Atiku will do one term? They will not give southeast. It's only if the southeast are not ready and if they cannot see the handwriting on the wall that the fastest and surest way to the presidency is through the All Progressive Congress. Politics aside, if they want to be on the table of discourse in 2031, 2027 is the time they have to prove it. The South Southern aligning, shifting political base for the first time in the history of Delta State, that they are now coming to the ruling party apart from when they were in PDP. The governor said they've been in opposition for 10 years and they've seen that it does not pay them. Almost 10 years, it doesn't pay. And that is what we are telling our people in the southeast. It is time to connect to the center, most especially in the Anambra. There are perks you cannot get if you're not in the center. It is everywhere, even in America, the Republican Party, the Democrats, they know. So why would Nigerians own be any different? The surest way to presidency for the Southeast is through the All Progressive Congress. Forget coalition. The coalition will scatter. It will not work. We know. We've seen it. It's already scattering. It's already scattering. And the South are recognizing this fact and they are pitching their tent early. And my Southeast brothers are allowing riffraffs that stay in diaspora and they don't have any political base in Nigeria. Party or their movement. Energy came here, was talking all the cock bull story about how Tinubu went and discussed with businessmen and he said it's going to slow down the economy, it's going to do this. But we just had a businessman from Nnewi that deals with dollars. That's telling you that to get dollars is not easy. You don't deal with dollars. You're not a businessman in Nigeria. I have now noticed something that most of the people that come on Twitter and cry dollar, dollar, they don't have any business with dollar. They don't do business with dollar. Most of them are finding way to exploit the system. But a businessman here, Flawless, told you that right now his business is thriving because he has been able to get dollar easily. They send to their supplier directly. Before it was not so. Is that not a way? Is that not a medium to help small businesses, big businesses thrive and grow? That when they need dollar, when they source for dollar, they get dollar. But yet, you will come and criticize. You will come and talk. Kiko will let you talk. The real people are doing business and are gaining. Nobody is saying the system is perfect. Nobody is saying the economy is perfect. Things are hard, truly, yes. But are measures being taken to alleviate the suffering of the people? Yes. The man is doing it every day, every time, bringing up new policies to ameliorate the sufferings of the people. He has told you, I will remove subsidy. He came and removed subsidy because we could not continue to, to make few people billionaires at the expense of millions of Nigerians. I will unify the naira. I will unify the foreign exchange uh, rate and all that. He did that. Revenue for state government tripled. The other day, one governor was saying it that before they used to borrow money for projects, but now they are not borrowing. They are not using the money that they are getting from federal allocation to do projects. But because of your bias, I have said it and I will say it again. 2027 is a done deal. It is a done deal. If you are someone that is wise, you should see the handwriting on the wall. If you like, deny the fact that governors are not influential. I for one cannot say that. They have structures, they have people that obey them. And those people will listen to them when the time comes. It might not be all. But a place like Delta, that the PDP is strong,
that the APC is even strong, and they have now come together. Who born obedient? Who is that obedient that will come and say they want to upset the election? For who? For who? You think that thing that happened in 2023 will happen again in 2027? You are joking. You are what? You are joking. Tinubu was not in power. Now Tinubu is in power. He was not president. He defeated all those people that were in the presidency that didn't want him to become president. Now he has the power. He has the knife. He has the yam. He ain't go cut him the way we will go chop. And we go chop him well. We will give him the vote. He will win Rivers. He will win Akwa Ibom. He will win Cross Rivers. He will win Delta. He will win Edo. The whole Southwest, he will win. See that thing that happened in Lagos will happen again. They play. He will win the whole Southwest. He will even win Osun that he did not win before. Go and bet it. Convincingly, I have said this, that the total vote that Tinubu will use to gap the first, if Tinubu is first position, the second person, if Tinubu has 8 million votes, the second person will be
The
having 4
topic
million.
now. Give us the topic, Mazi. The topic now.
10 over 10, allow this
Who is
man to
this?
finish. 10 over 10,
Who is
allow this man
this?
to talk. Ugo, I'm giving you more 3 minutes. Thank you.
10 over 10, when you were speaking, I did not interrupt you.
Okay, take the whole time. Take the whole day.
Yeah,
Then
I'm giving you more 4 minutes. More 4 minutes. Thank you.
Mazi, give
if
him 10 minutes.
Mazi, if the guy
I
does
do
not
want
want
to
to
drop
listen
you
to
10
you, you
over
can
10. If
drop
you
him.
keep interjecting, I will drop you. Go ahead, you go.
As I was saying, the year we now come to the southeast, I've told people that we are going to see a shocker in the southeast come 2027 for the APC. It's going to shock people the votes, the massive votes that is going to come to the southeast. Now is the turn of the south. They are decamping. Wait, it's less than 2 years before the election. By that time, you people will begin to shout rigging again. That is your normal language. Donald Trump, after he lost, or when he lost, he was shouting rigging. But he saw that shouting what's that his normal language? They bought the vote, or they stole our vote. When he saw that those things do not help, he went and started strategizing on how to get power back. You did not see him continue crying. They will rig the election and do that. He was working, but you people are not doing anything. Energy. Things did you hold for your work people in your locality? Did you call by calling your local?
Am I the only person who go is breaking on?
What you did?
Ugo, can you hear me? Okay,
I
you're
can hear you.
breaking up. Maybe it's just move
Okay,
around. I
can you
can
hear
hear
me
you
now?
better now. Continue, sir.
Okay, let me move from where
Now weed, Kosa. You
where
also
I am
give
right
my
now.
go give me for afternoon.
I just
No be
Now
the
drop
same
weed.
weed
into
where your guy say
few
he go
seconds.
they promote. No be the same weed. No be the same weed this Nigeria go to smoke after when he became a president. No be the same
No,
weed.
that
What the energy say? I didn't
Uh-huh.
even hear
No be the
energy.
same
Energy, I
weed.
can't even hear you.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Ugo,
go
you
ahead.
can go ahead. Energy just said, Ugo, can you
Mazi,
hear me?
energy talk.
I want to give it to you. That's what I wanted to say. Energy said, Energy said the weed being supplied by Showore, that you took like 2 bags from it instead of you to deliver it to the right place, and that's why your network is twitching. So that's what he said. You
Ah,
can see.
but it is leader like that said we should legalize weed now.
That's why.
So why is
That's
it
why I'm
not
telling you
complaining?
that the weed came from Showore.
Now it came from his leader now. So please, let's stop this everyday complaining. The opposition should do their job. We saw what Tinubu said today, that they should not blame him for their irresponsibility, for their failures. And I've been saying this since here.
Is it Tinubu that will come and do the job of opposition? You will blame Tinubu for poor governance. You will blame Tinubu for not leading the country right. You will blame him for. You will now also blame him for the problem that is happening in the opposition camp. Haba. Tomorrow night, if you cannot satisfy your girlfriend, satisfy your wife, you will blame Tinubu. Eh? I beg now. Let us move forward. You opposition should get your acts right.
Who go
Give
after
us a
the
run for
man
the money.
satisfy his wife in this economy?
Can you hear me great?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Okay, he said he can hear you now.
Yeah, we'll
Eh,
go try and round off. Yeah? Try and round off so we can move the mic.
Okay. So in 2027, I pray that the opposition will sit up. But to be frank, I don't even want you people to sit up. Form the coalition, and we'll beat you black and blue. Thank you. I yield the mic.
Oh, hey, confidence too much. Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Mazi, great, longest time my brother. Baba
how you
Energy,
doing, my
happy
brother?
birthday once. I did fine, Baba, I did fine. Happy birthday, Baba Energy once. Might be saying you choose some of your followers. My bad and breakfast yesterday. I was eating first day. I didn't get a response from you. First of all, Mazi, you know, so I don't do this space since around to 7 this morning. Just that my network has been dropping me down. So I beg, I'm just going to touch on some things that people have even digressed from the topic. But nevertheless, first of all, for those who are pointing this north-south aspect of politics, if Peter Obi should do 110 for 4 years, he's going to go back to the north, what's the essence and all of that. Okay, my brother Energy said we should not do any form of permutation for them, we should leave permutation for the politicians. But even if you guys want to go in that route, I think it has to be probably Obasanjo has done it, yes. Buhari has done it, yes. Squarely. Yaradua, let's just say 4 years, even if we know death was inevitable, it did 2 years plus. But let's just say 4 years. Then what is his name? What do they call it? Jonathan did 4 years. So we can equally say, fine. Since a Southerner has done 4 years in the person of that's for those who are planning their coalition. No, if the Southerner has done 4 years in the person of Tinubu, so it has completed the tenure of Jonathan's 4 years, making it 8 years. Then Atiku can come in, do his own 4 years, and complete the tenure of what they call it of Yaradua. And the South and North argument is balanced. So from 2031, we kickstart from a certain candidate. But let's leave that aside because I'm not in support of this so-called coalition. Because when you look at the coalition we have been talking about, it's just a coalition of thieves, people who APC has stripped of their nakedness, and they are finding the momentum to build by trying to scam hungry, desperate Nigerians who are looking for change. That is what I see in all of this. Because the same individuals that form a coalition in 2014 to bring the same present government are still the same individuals that are coming together today. Check their names very well. And they are coming to tell you that they want to take power from the same people that they both got power together. Let it make sense to me. These are the same individuals, these are the same thieves. So I'm only going to be saying that Nigerians should not fall for this scam. We fell for the scam in 2014, whereby they were promising us fuel is going to reduce to 65 naira, whereby the promises changed. But what has changed is that we have gone from bad to worst. And this is just about going to 10 years down the line. And Nigeria has not gotten her feet back. So tell me, what other coalition will a well-meaning Nigeria be seeking for at this critical point that is going to be involving the likes of their El-Rufai, their Atiku, their Peter Obi, and all of these individuals coming together to say they want to form a coalition? A coalition of personal interest, and I always ask, where is the interest of Nigerians in all of this coalition they are talking about? We want to know. Where's the interest of Nigeria? Where's my own interest? If I'm coming to support the coalition, if I'm coming to cast my one vote, and each and every individual of every average Nigerian are coming to cast their one vote. And it's over 20-something million Nigerians voted in the last general election. So if they are coming to cast their one have in terms of this coalition is I'm voting to secure my future and the future of my children. This coalition, I'm doing it, or I'm voting for them to be able to get a better government than this present administration. Because in Nigeria, we are just living in retrogression, whereby the previous administration is better than their successors. Their predecessors is better than their successors. And that has been all the way around the clock from Obasanjo regime down to the Tinubu regime. As we stand right now, we have those who are even missing Buhari at the moment. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. So tell me, Mazi, which coalition are you really talking about? There's no coalition. The only coalition that we should be talking about, the only opposition we should be talking about are well-meaning Nigerians coming together. Because, man, see, there's one thing that this we always do online. Outside the media, even you that is opening the spaces, we come up online and we are discussing APC, PDP. Because we feel these are the only party that exists in Nigeria. And they come up and they're always bringing up fraudulent candidates as either their presidential candidate or no, I'm not crying. What am I crying for? It's just the truth. Because in the last general election, I've heard people come up here to say that all the candidate, they came up to say they are going to remove fuel subsidy. So I said that I'm not going to remove fuel subsidy. That is the only thing that the Nigerians benefit as in Nigeria, in this country. So tell me, but the media just comes up, they push the APC, the NNPP, the PDP candidate, the Labour Party candidate, they put all this crook on the line. And we'll come up on spaces and we are still doing the same thing, regulating well-meaning Nigerians that even have something to offer. So at every single point in time, when we do this, so tell me, how will the masses even get a chance to be able to say, okay, fine, I'm going for this particular person? When at every election cycle, we have articles coming up to throw dollars. At every election cycle, we have people who are just coming to throw their money back into the system. They get the ticket. Then what do you expect if they eventually become the president? What do you expect these individuals to do? Is it not to probably scoop up from the national treasury to be able to recover the money they have spent? You won't be expected to spend up to ₦1 trillion in running an election and you expect the person to sit down there and be working for me. And why is that possible, Mazi? So these are the problems. We come up and we're just projecting this candidate, whereby we have other candidates from other parties that can do much more than what these people are even saying. Check every of these candidates, they were all saying the same thing. But right now, what Tinubu they're doing, everybody's not dancing tune. Even if they are to remove a few subsidy, we won't have done it in this manner. In what other manner would you have done it? Tell us. In what other manner would you have done it? But in all of this, I just see it as a big scam. Now, moving on. I've seen a lot of persons come here, and I was saying something before, Mazi. The only coalition and opposition we need are the people's coalition. The people's opposition, whereby Nigeria just comes up to say enough is enough. We need to get our country back, either through the election cycle, whereby we are not going to be going for any of these hungry-looking politicians. I call them hungry-looking politicians because even after the money they have made from their private life, even those who have even stole from government themselves, they are still not yet satisfied. Because why? Human want is insatiable. They still want more. They still want to make more from me and you. And at the long run, they get there and they are not functioning. Why? They are operating on analog brains. So, Mazi, tell me, the only way we can be able to forge our edge is whereby Nigeria comes together and say, no, let's leave this old order alone. Let's face something new. PDP and APC, to hell with them. Because in every election, I heard people saying that Tinubu did not win the election. Okay, fine, let's even say they rigged the election, which we know it was a selection. Good and fine. But we still have people who voted for Tinubu across states, believe it or not. I've heard people say that if Tinubu contests in 2027 free and fair, he's not going to win any state. I just look and laugh. I had some people who challenged me in the last general election that Obi is not going to win any state, maybe except 2 states in the southeast. I said, let's just watch and see. And he cleans 12 states, even without having any political governor in Labour Party or whatsoever. Then you now feel that somebody like Jagaban, even if you should conduct a free and fair election, Baba, he go win states. I not say word, I not say unit, I not say polling unit. He go win states. Because we still have people who are going to vote on tribal line, sympathy line, party line, whatever line they want to vote for, even religion line. So what are we talking about? So until the people come to say, okay, fine, we don't need any of this old cargo anymore. We need a refined person. We need somebody that thinks digitally. You are laughing just now, Mazi, about weed, about marijuana. Other African countries are already licensing it, legalizing it, and they're making a whole lot of money from it. And we have this thing in Ondo, in Delta, in Edo State, and they are wasting away. In fact, a lot of people are doing the same business and they are paying money illegally. Me and you know all these things. Are they not smoking weed? Can you bring 100 Nigerian youth and 50 are not smoking? Where are they getting it from? But yeah, this money are not even going into the coffers of the state or the federal government. Going to personal funds. Canada, Germany, all of this marijuana, they are legalized. They are making billions of dollars every year, annually, from it. But when somebody like Sowore comes up to say it, he wants Nigeria youth to be addicted. Are they not smoking it already? Your favorite celebrity, don't they smoke it on stage? As your police or NDLEA, have they gone to any stage in Nigeria to go and arrest them while they are performing? So why are we deceiving ourselves in this country? Why? So I'm just only telling Nigerians, let's come together as a people to organize ourselves. That is the only way we can get it right. That is the only way. Let's leave all these old cargos alone. APC, PDP, they are not the only party. And to my obedient people, if you know what you people did with the Labour Party, a party that even has no single structure, you saw what you did with it. So imagine whereby we are coming together. Imagine what more we can be able to do. We can be able to sideline these people, make them irrelevant. You see them in the camp here, like I always say, Mazi, these people, APC, PDP, they are like divorced couples. Daddy and mommy, they don't divorce. When picking tire for APC, it go down to PDP. The same people that are defecting today, Mazi, don't be surprised. In 2031, they might start coming back to PDP. These are the same set of individuals. Then tomorrow, Wike is going to be a saint. Okowa is going to be a saint. In our eyes, and we will see people still voting for them. When will Nigerians' eyes be open to know that these people, they are just taking us around a particular cycle? Add 4 years, join your age, Mazi. How many children you get? Another 4 years again, go join and add them, join your age again. Just add 8 years of Buhari, join your age. Then add another 8 years of Tinubu, join them. Oh, no, how old you dey now? Let's know where you they go and where you are coming from, which one near pass. Then you find out that every single day, an average Nigerian's life is wasting away. I've seen people talking about the economy here. Bro, Mazi, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to write about the economy of Nigeria. Businesses are closing down. Businesses are relieving their staff because they can no longer pay salaries. People who took loans to do business, they are closing down, Mazi. Is it the electricity state we are talking about? Not be the same country that they try to install solar, what billions of naira, and it looks so funny to all of us. So if they could afford it, can Nigeria afford it? What about a woman that probably deals on frozen food? How do you expect that woman to run on fuel every single day? They should increase commodity. If they increase turkey to 20,000 naira mass, you go buy. You know better go buy fish for market. You know better you go slaughter that particular day, buy the one when they keep for table, then you buy. That's why you want to go buy frozen turkey when you cannot afford. But that is somebody's line of business. But we overlook all of these things. Mazi, somebody tender his own resignation letter in Lagos. Why? Transportation, if you minus out from salary, he comes as a charity job now they go for. This somebody that's receiving one something, you know, he resigned. Transportation alone, they take more than 60% of the salary. It's not a charity work they go. And the guy has to resign. So tell me, what is it to write about the economy? Now only on social media, especially Twitter here, now they say price of commodity of food is coming down. Go to the market and see the revelation yourself. Go and buy these things yourself, Mazi. So that when people are talking, you not look at it, they are talking based on emotions. Because Right from when this space started, I've been on this space since after 6 this morning. Right from when this space started, man, the people are saying people are talking with emotions. Let's not bring emotions into it. I don't understand. On top of suffering, according to Fela, suffering and smiling. So we should be suffering at the same time we should be smiling with you people that the country is going well. Come on, you cannot gaslight us to that extent. You cannot. You cannot. Nigerians are suffering, and these are facts that are out there. If you want to do your economic reform whatsoever, you have to put all these stipends down. You have to put it down. But what you are going to get from these individuals is that Nigerians are lazy youths. Nigerians are living fake lifestyle. Mazi, what's the fake lifestyle? I want to know. Just like you probably trying to gaslight that lady that bought a crate of egg. So crate of egg is not luxury in Nigeria. For you to eat chicken is not luxury in Nigeria. For you to afford your basic amenities is not luxury in Nigeria. I don't get it, Mazi. People that went to school almost free of charge, not almost free of charge during their time, they want to suffocate students right now.
Dan. So if they tell me say so many people cannot afford 50 kg of bag of rice in US for there.
Mazi, this is the problem. This is the problem I have with those people that stays in diaspora. Eh? Baba, anybody when they message you, the person don't tell me come Nigeria. Make on that person use that privilege, that own slot. They go. Let them do swap. If the America they are, the US they are, the UK they are, the Europe they are, if it's quite not okay for them, let them come back to Nigeria. Let them come and do their investment in Nigeria, Mazi. Let them come. Let me know how they want to do it. Because it looks as if we that are back here, we are so lazy. We are not hardworking. They see us as people without future, no ambition. They're the ones that have the brains to do things by themselves. Let them come down to Nigeria, Mazi. Mazi, I always tell you this. People that travel abroad, they are not traveling because life is much better over there. You see the basic communities we are complaining of here in Nigeria, and the most important is why people are leaving the shores of this country. You're there for Nigeria, you're a prime minister, bring light. You're there for Nigeria right now, Mazi. You have the slightest form of ailment. You are almost gone. Mazi, how much you know it takes to treat malaria and typhoid this period? You want to treat malaria, you want to flush your system, you want to take infusion to treat yourself. How much do you know it costs, Mazi? How many people can afford it? You see people doing self-medication, this is not their fault. You see people going to make agbo and all of those things. You just say they like them, they cannot afford it any longer. Go and check, paracetamol is now 200 naira per sachet. And I was privileged to work in a patient medicine store whereby we are selling paracetamol a sachet 10 naira. From there to 15 naira, 20 naira, at least M1 be 25 naira. But can how many person go say you get headache now, may go buy paracetamol now for 200 naira? This is the least you can take for a bad migraine, paracetamol, 200 naira, Mazi. So why are they coming here to gaslight us? If you have kidney problem or liver problem, if they have not do fund crowd raising for you, you are as good as dead. No hospital wants to even admit you. Nobody wants to even treat you, pending when you even have the money to come and pay. They will tell you, they will post online, this healthcare center, it costs $9,000 for them to do a CT scan. At least they don't even do the CT scan to even ascertain what is the problem before even bringing the fees. But in Nigeria, yeah, you have to pay before you are even attended to. Even at the point of death, nobody even cares. Nobody's looking at your face. What's all of this gaslighting? Then you come up and say we are bringing emotion. Mas, if I'm privileged, does not mean that another common man is privileged. My privilege to eat 3 square meal does not mean another person is privileged to eat 3 square meal. Where did our humanity goes to? When did we lost it so bad? We just think about just ourselves alone. The political gig that we have to get. I see people they call 20K, 30K. That's your business. It's for your own benefit. But don't use it to gaslight some other persons who the economy, the president is also affecting. The last week I also said something. Why are we calling the president? They didn't, even if I did not vote for Tinubu, but he's the president of Nigeria right now, and they did not vote him for him to start giving excuses. They didn't vote to start giving excuses. Is it the institution you want to talk about?
Okay,
Mazi, like I said,
round up.
I'm going to be
But
running up
the
right
key
now.
question I have in my DM is, what is it exactly that Showore is going to do differently from all these politicians? What is it?
First of all, the first thing that makes Sowore astounding in the last 2 decades is that this man has been consistent. In terms of his fight for a better Nigeria, he has been consistent, and that is one of the best antecedents any presidential candidate should have in Nigeria. And every other ones, they lack them. And I think one of the things he's going to be doing differently, that at least that is going to probably put Nigeria into this aspect of, let me say, okay, fine, we are having more income than our expenditure. First of all, close that looting part, that corruption part, let's close it up. America is corrupt, UK is corrupt, we know all of those things. Mazi, do you know how many billions is being siphoned? Even currently, with the so-called, what they call it, fuel subsidy remover, you know how much is being siphoned? You are paying Topolo 4 billion naira monthly to be able to guide your pipeline. Is that not crazy, Mazi? 4 billion naira monthly. Or you are not aware, Mazi? Tell me you are not aware. The other day, they saw, you ask yourself, how do they carry crude oil? It leaves the shore of Nigeria. Mind you, in Navy, your sea space, before any ship is going to come into your country, there's a navigation that shows you this ship is coming to your country, this ship is going out of your country. But up till now, Mazi, to show you how corrupt the system are, our crude are still being stolen from this country and nobody is held accountable. The one they cast in Ondo Sea the other day, what happened? The military burnt it. You confiscated a ship that has petrol in it, crude oil in it, that is being exported, and you find out that this thing is illegal. It's not from the NPC, it's not from the federal government. Either of you to probably confiscate it, then let investigation carry out. Within 24 hours, Mazi, that stuff was burnt down. No traces, investigation cannot be carried out. So first of all, what is going to be doing differently is that loopholes, whereby our money, they disappear, they go when we don't know where they go, it go shut down. The same money when they talk say, you know, this country, man, we say Nigeria is a poor country, we start seeing this money in this same country that we are. You start seeing investment coming
And
in. What are
he's
we
going to achieve
exporting?
all of this in 1 to 2 years. He's going to achieve it in 1 to 2 years.
Mazi, these are not rocket science, Mazi. These are not rocket science. Within 4 years of a good president in this country, everything is going to start changing for
No,
good.
I'm not talking about 4
Rome
years.
was
I'm
not built
saying
again.
1 to 2 years. I'm not saying 4 years, sir.
Yes, man, within 1 to 2 years. Let me tell you something. Abdul Salim said something in one of the peace committee accord that they did during the last presidential candidate, man. Let me remind you of his statement. He said, so you, if you become the president of Nigeria, in fact, before you become the president of Nigeria, all of us don't even fly come up for this country. That is the word of Abdul Salim, at least one of your kaba that you know about. That was his words. So within
So
1 to 2 years, the people when they give Nigeria headache, they don't find.
or are you a student or follower of former CBN governor Sanusi Lamido? Are you a student or follower of him?
I'm not a follower of him, Mazi.
But do you believe
All I'm trying to tell you,
ideology? What he has been preaching so far?
Mazi, and I correctly said, I'm not his follower. I see his news time to time from mobile economic reforms and the stuff he does. But what I'm trying to tell you right now is that between 1 to 2 years, the people when they give us problem for this country, those middlemen when they chop money, contract when they come up in billions of naira, see, there was somebody that after this thing, in fact, it was just few months after swearing in, I got a news about a particular contract, and you're telling this person, bro, we are going to be paying 240 million naira for this particular work. We're going to give you 60 million, and you're going to give us the remaining parts. Let's just share the money. The person was like, you want to use my company to collect money? You're not going to even do up to at least 50% of the work. Many people even say they do the work at all. They say, let's forget about that one. The money will come through your company account, take 60 million, give us the remaining part. Mazi, all these things will stop. Put somebody. All of this position, in terms of the security architecture, Navy officer, not by my person.
Dan, so that,
And if you understand me,
yeah,
Mazi,
Dan,
all of these things we are doing in
Dan,
Nigeria.
can you hear me? So,
I can hear you, my
yeah,
brother.
so that other people will speak. Let me just ask this also, because you touched on INEC and people having the ability to vote competent people. So are you indirectly saying all the
To before I come to this question, let me also just give Mazi just a hit to his question. We are calling for a total review of our constitution. Let me leave that aside. Now, for this one, you talked about the state governor. Even while he was in PDP of the election, was it not result they wrote even while he was in PDP? Let's be honest with ourselves. These are the issues we are talking about. Okay, because I don't talk APC now, these are not talk PDP. Sheriff was a PDP candidate for Delta State, but he did not win the election. The election was rigged. If you should come for if you want to come up for probably popular candidate that is even best known and supported by the people, it's someone Agege. But they still wrote the results. So tell me, what transparent elections is INEC conducting in Nigeria? We want to know. So please, I'm going to end on this note here in Grace because I've taken a lot of time. People should stop comparing diaspora as well as Nigeria. Because when I was giving my submission, I don't bring America or UK or Europe come. Now when I come, they bring her, they ask me, say, 50 kg for bag of rice. No. Let's look things that are going well there and do it in our own country. Not only bad thing will say they do comparison. It not go bad if Europe they compare, they use Nigeria to they give instances. It not go bad if America they use Nigeria to they give instances. So please, if you're in diaspora, Nigeria matter no concern you. Leave us for where we did. You dey in your comfort zone. If you get kidney problem or cancer problem right now, you are free. You don't get access to healthcare center, no matter the thousands of dollars. But over here, you are about signing your death warrants. Great, I have a friend currently right now. Energy know the person I'm talking about. He has done his surgery, done a particular test, a cancer patient, and up to now, this is the second month or the third month I'm talking about. No treatment has commenced in Abuja. In Abuja Teaching Hospital there. No treatment has commenced.
Okay, Dan.
This is something we are talking about.
Dan, go and drink water.
Man, I beg, I don't hang up, I beg.
Go and drink water. Go and drink water. Don't call your country shout for us. Let's have Jello. Jello, please go ahead.
Thunder fire you. If I catch you for an Anambra, I will do you, Mazi.
So go ahead, Jello.
All right. Thank you. Oh my. So first of all, let me just remind ourselves that we are all Nigerians, okay? And Nigeria did not just start yesterday or 2022 when some people started this politics. And when we actually take a closer look at the dramatic personnel that we are talking about, I mean, we are not talking about the incumbent party now, the opposition that want to take power. Let's look at them, comparative analysis, because they want to say, okay, we should choose an alternative. Which one of them is an alternative? Because when we talk about Shore, the first example they will tell you about Shore, oh, he's inexperienced. He's never been in office. He's not this, he's not that. And that is the only outlier among the entire opposition that we have. But Nigerians will never listen to that kind of person. So it means Nigerians are not ready. It means they are just pretending to have their own person in power. So when you want to, and we know we are talking politics, vice versa. Let let Democrats be building skyscrapers, right, in the moon. It won't mean nothing, and vice versa. So PDP and Labour Party, they have history if you don't know. Majority of those in Labour Party today, they were in PDP. And there's a reason why there's a common factor and a common denominator in the guy they are fighting. Tinubu has always been a common factor, a common enemy to those two groups. Even when he was not on the ballot, even when he was in opposition, even when he had never led anything, right? The politics, the policy, the polity in their region, they choose to hate him before even he became a candidate. He was a candidate, they wrote him off. They said he rigged the election. Imagine when they say you rigged an election, even when you were a candidate, when the party was against you, when the cabal was against you, when everything was against you, and they still allege that you have so much power, then you must be a superhuman. And you've been this superhuman for over 20 years, and they are not seeing the trajectory. The trajectory they are not seeing is that they keep playing the same playbook. It's like he draws, he shouts, and he drafts the playbook for the opposition to just, you opposition, take this dummy, play with it, while he goes his own way and do his own politics. And by the time he comes back to flog all of them, they will start crying. The same thing that they did, the likes of Jonathan, the likes of OBJ, as powerful as they were, the likes of Bode George, the entire guillotine machine of the PDP then that couldn't actually, decimate him because they were actually backing off the wrong tree. They were always campaigning, they were always being pedestrian with their politicking. They are mixing politics with emotion and politics of narrative, of ideas, with politics of these personal attacks and the campaign of calumny. And he does not care about that. This is the type of person that I told you that, first of all, don't pity me. And number two, I don't even care what they say because I know I'm in politics, and they know that when you are in politics, you are wrestling as a pig. So you wrestle yourself to the ground. And they keep using the same narrative almost every time. Look at what we are seeing now. PDP and AP and Labour Party, they hated him because first, he defeated Jonathan. And some people cannot forgive him for that, for defeating Jonathan, as if he came to politics to make Jonathan happy, as if he's in politics to make opposition happy, as if he's in politics to organize for the opposition, as if he's in politics not to frustrate the opposition. If you don't know how to do it, then hire people who can do it for you. Don't try to be a lone ranger. You must have money, you must have people, you must have resources to play the opposition. So when they knew that he kicked Jonathan out, Buhari came, they couldn't forgive him.